Hello, cherry lovers. It's been a while, and it's not that we ain't been working. We've been working hard. We've been trying to get things established and in the ground. If you guys don't already know, I'm putting strawberries in. We are now officially beyond the frost date, so we're a little bit late for up here, but because of the late spring, we're going to finish out the garden this week. We also are going to plant all these strawberries that I got. I got this field here and then that one out back. But right now we've got these three in the ground. And that's approximately, these three rows are approximately 800 strawberries. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more rows here. That should give us about 2,000 strawberries here. Then I got a field that's out back, a big field that takes all, a lot more than this. Plus we decided we're going to put 5 under the old high tunnel. And when we replace the old high tunnel and put the top on, we're still going to leave them under there. That'll give us early strawberries in the spring. These will come on and it'll keep us flowing with all strawberries from about, we're hoping about May to the 1st of July. So that's what we're trying to do. Excuse the mess, we're still working hard. Me and my son, we put the first half of the roof on, but because the weather broke, the rest of it on the far side of the house has to wait until we get these strawberries in, because we got the strawberries. They're in a cool place in the basement and they'll last for about a month in a cool place, so we got to get them in the ground. But we're doing this today. We're still getting them all planted. They're in the ground. They're looking pretty good. Just thought I'd stop a minute to tell you guys we are working. I'm going to bring you along on some of it. He's got all these water lines down through here all taken care of, and there's some bugs that still have to be worked out, but we're getting there. I do still have a slight problem with the pump. I don't know whether the impeller in the pump went bad. It sometimes pumps, sometimes doesn't, but yet we're getting lots of water. I can turn, once it primes itself or whatever, that sucker runs water like crazy. But I'm not sure what's going on with the motor or the pump on the pump, but we're gonna work that out, and it's a matter of just, if I gotta replace it, I gotta replace it. But pump's working fine, well's working, I should say the well's working fine. We got enough water. We just got to get the right pump to pump it. But anyways, we got this going on. I'm going to get started doing this today. It's going to get warm. They're saying 79 today, but my son's been up here for, I don't know. He was up here a week or so ago for 2 days. He was up here the last couple days and been working his butt off. Ashley's been helping out in times, when she can, because she does have to work, and she comes and helps and gets everything done in that aspect. But we're getting there, and I appreciate all the help that we're getting. And like I said, it's going to take time, and we're slowly getting everything done. And as you can see, let me stop this a minute and show you what's going on, so you guys got a clue what's going on. As you can see, the strings, those strings all the way down in that row, that's 3 rows of strawberries. Each row has about 260 strawberries in that row. So when we get done with that row, we go to that row, and then I've got that row, and then I got to finish up rototilling 4 more rows, and then this is all got strawberries in it. This should be done today sometime, and then I've got most of the garden rototilled. We got the trellis up last night. I'll finish rototilling the garden, and sometime this evening I'll probably take you guys along, and we're going to start putting plants in. And once we get the plants in, then we're going to start putting the seeds in. It's going to be a 2-day process, but if you look way out back, that's where the other strawberry field is. So we're getting there. Let me turn this around just a little bit and show you. As you can see, the pipes right through there on this high tunnel. We've got to clean this all out. We've got, we've got 3 trees that are going to be transplanted, and I'm going to put them in the first high tunnel. Then we're going to clean that all out. I'm going to rototill rows in, and there's going to be more strawberries go in there. Strawberries, and let me turn this around so I can talk to you guys. Me and my son have decided this was what we were going to do, and it's because strawberries are fairly, once they're in the ground, they're a fairly simple and easy thing to grow. And they aren't, I should say, they're not totally, how do I want to say that word? They're not, frost can get them, but they're less likely for frost because they bloom a little bit later on than all the fruit trees. And plus they're close to the ground. And if you lose a bud, say you got flowers and it frosts, well, those flowers, those go away. Another flowers come up in about 2-3 days and you got strawberries coming again. So these are a good source for a farm, a fruit farm, to produce and have, as I always say, revenue coming in, constantly coming in the springtime, so we can produce and move on and make the money that we need to produce our fruit for trees, apples, nectarines, whatever we're going to plant. So these are going to be the first source of revenue for a fruit farm, and researching all this makes money. So that's what we're going to do in this part. It'll be a U-pick. We will have some on hand so people can come and buy, but this is going to be a source for us to advance the farm and move forward, because in any farm you have to have some source of revenue. And right now, because we're waiting on trees, that source of revenue is 5 to 6 years, and we're just starting to see, like I said, this year I saw some fruit on all my apple trees. So this is a source to get it started, to keep when them come in, and then we can move forward. Plus, when you need equipment, you got the money. That's this is the reason why I'm sharing it with you guys, because like I told you, good or the bad, I'll show you what's going on in here, because like I said, there's been a lot of hiccups on this farm. Some mine, some not mine, some weather related, but it's happening, and I'm realizing that we got to find a way to keep a source of revenue coming in while the rest of the stuff we want to do works. So I have, if we have a equipment failure, then we have resources to do what we need to do to get it fixed and keep everything going. So like I said, there's a lot of things that's got to happen. It was neglected last year, and the farm is, once you neglect it for about a year, then guess what? You got a lot of work to catch it back up. So that's what we're doing, and that's the reason why I haven't been on here a lot. I do have a lot of footage of us putting that up there in July. The high tunnel will be put up, or should I say the poly be put over the first one, and everything will be closed back in, and that will be normal. As far as the water lines are permanent, and it goes down to the first high tunnel, and then we have water to water the trees when the poly goes up over the high tunnel. So as you can see, there's a lot going on, and I just wanted to come on and show you that I'm going to try and bring you along for more of it. But like I said, we're trying to get these strawberries in the ground as fast as possible, get the garden done so that all this stuff can sit and just be watered and growing in the process, so we know that what the investment that we put into is in the ground and going. So on that note, if you guys like this video, like and subscribe, and come along and watch what we're doing. We got a lot going on. We got a lot of things that still got to go on. And like I said, this is going to be one hectic summer, all summer long for us, and it has to get done. So one way or another, it's going to get done. If you guys keep watching and you keep following, you'll see that the house will be put back in order. This is all going to be put back in order, except this second high tunnel, that's next spring. And we're going to get everything going the way we needed to have it going, and everything will be running good. So, hey, stay here, like and subscribe. We love having you guys here. I'll see you back on the next one, and hopefully the next one you see will probably be us planting garden and getting everything in the ground. So we'll see you next time. Bye now. Okay, cherry lovers, another view. We're getting started up here. Sun's working his butt off. I just thought I'd show you that we're going to attempt to get this part of it all done. and hopefully we'll get it done. So I got to go back to work. There's that hard working boy.